Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag. Today, we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. So, for the overall energy for your reading for today, we do have worth reading for divine timing is at work in your love life. This is very similar to the Three of Wands in tarot, which does definitely represent a waiting energy. You could be waiting on something, or maybe somebody that you're energetically connected to could be waiting on something, but we'll see what this something is that this person has been waiting on. Could be love, it could be something else, but let's focus on you first, Sag, and then we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind the roles can be reversed. How does Sag currently view this relationship? Right off the bat, I don't like them. Right off the bat, I don't like them. I do not like them at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. The bottom of the, hold on, before I even get into them, we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Empress, and then we also have the Six of Swords. See, I like this person over here for you. I like this person over here. Yeah, I do. I don't feel like you've met this person just yet, though. I don't feel like you've met this person just yet, but it sucks because I see you meeting this person first before you actually meet the one. And you better be careful with this one over here. You better be careful with this one over here. Sag, I'm just saying you better be careful with this one because I really don't like them at all. I hate seeing the Queen of Wands paired to the Emperor or the Empress paired to like a King of Wands. Whoever this individual is that I see you talking to / getting to know, you know, to be honest, I actually see this person making a move in your direction, not the other way around. Like, I don't see you making a move in their direction. I see them making a move in your direction. This is somebody who's trying to get close to you. It is basically what I'm getting. Now, the reason why I don't like this person is because they do kind of come off to me as somebody who's trying to get close to you for all the wrong reasons. This is why I don't like this person. You are obviously somebody who's very established. You are somebody who obviously brings a lot to this table, unlike them. And this is kind of why I kind of feel like this person is trying to get very, very close to you, is because you are somebody who brings a lot to this table. Look at them like, just look at them as like a gold digger is like the best way that I can like describe them and, you know, their energy. They do kind of come off to me as like a gold digger. They do come off to me as somebody who's just trying to get close to you because you're established and, you know, because you make all this money and you know, have your own business and you got your this and you got your that and you drive expensive cars and, you know, things like that. I don't like them. I just don't like them. They're pining after you for all of the wrong reasons. I just don't like them. I feel like this is the one, though. This one over here is definitely the one. This one over here, this one, if you let them, they will definitely suck you dry, and not in a freaking good way. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. I don't like this person for you, Sag. I don't know if you're currently talking to this person now. Are you going to find yourself talking to this person very soon? But you really need to avoid this person. Like, this person does not have your best interest at heart. And I'm not joking. Like, this person is just here to reap the benefits, you know, of you and everything that you have to essentially offer. See, this one over here, yeah, this is somebody who brings just as much to the table as you do, my friend. This is somebody of your caliber, okay? This is somebody of your caliber. This one over here is going to suck you dry. I cannot emphasize this enough. They will suck you dry in the worst way possible. Not a good way, in the worst way possible. But I don't feel like you know this Empress, and I don't feel like this Empress knows you. Y'all don't know each other. Y'all have yet to meet one another is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, whoever this Empress is, I mean, they might even be a Sag. They might even be a Sag, or this person might have Sag somewhere within their chart, because I am definitely getting that this is somebody who, unfortunately, I'm just describing them as an individual. They do come off to me as somebody who's like very, very cerebral. So in other words, this is somebody who's very, very logical. Very, very logical. So they could be an air sign strong. They don't have to be, but could be, a Gemini, Libra, possibly an Aquarius. But this person, they are a massive overthinker. I am definitely getting that. They are a massive overthinker, but I am definitely getting that this is somebody who loves to travel. They love to travel. This person also lives a life of peace. Unlike this one over here, this one right there, that one, oh my God, headache and a half. They love the drama, they love the dysfunction, they love the chaos. I am definitely getting that. There's something about the way that they talk too. What is that about? They're just very reckless. Yeah, this person's like just very reckless. Like their tongue is like very lethal, I am getting that. I am getting that. But yeah, dude, if I were you, man, I would so avoid this person. I would so avoid. You're gonna know right away if this is the Empress or not, because the Empress is somebody who's of your caliber. It's somebody who brings just as much to the table as you do. Once you obviously meet this person, get to know this person, you'll be able to determine if this is somebody who brings just as much to the table as you do. And I think you're going to quickly realize that they don't have anything to offer you or bring to the table. This person might have the looks, they might be a really cute dude or a really cute female, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. But I don't like them. I don't like them. Not even a little bit. We have the Justice card. We got the Chariot. Yeah, this person's very determined to like make you fall for them. They're very determined to make you fall in love with them. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them. Yeah, no. On top of that, they're very like immature, especially for their age. They're very like immature. I don't know if there's like an age gap between you and this person, but if y'all are around the same age, they do not act their age. They don't act their age. But this person, it's kind of like they're kind of, how do I explain what they're doing here? Like all of this is like a game to them is kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting like the Five of Swords with them. Like all this is like a game to them. It's like they're looking at you and they're just like, ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a second. You know what I mean? Let me try to get with this one over here. Let me try to get this one to fall in love. I know exactly what I'm saying, exactly what I'm going to do to get this one over here to fall for me. You just wait and see. I don't know. Just be careful with this person. I would just literally avoid them. If I were you. Just saying. How does Sag feel? Yeah, no, I don't like this person. Like, ugh, I don't like them. I do not like them. Ugh, I just don't like this human being. Like, I don't. Like, this person, this is what I'm saying. It's like either y'all are around the same age and this person is just super childish and like immature, or this person's like super younger than you. Either which way, I don't freaking like this person. I don't like them. This person tends to like manipulate people to like get what they essentially want, out of people is another thing that I'm getting. And this is another reason why you shouldn't involve yourself with this individual. I don't care how cute this man looks. I don't care how cute this female looks. Like, I think that this is somebody that you should definitely avoid. And I also feel like this person, that's the thing. You're showing up as a whole emperor, regardless of your gender, male or female. Doesn't matter. Even though this person's used to like manipulating people into like getting what they want out of people, I think that this person should be very, very careful though when it comes down to you. I mean, with the Emperor coming out here, that's kind of telling me that if you really wanted to like say for example, you get to know this person, right? and then it gets to like a very toxic point, right, between you and this person, and they start, manipulating you to get what they essentially want out of you, or using things against you to get what it is that they want out of you. This could definitely backfire in this person's face in the worst way possible, because you are an emperor. An emperor is somebody who has power in some way, shape, or form. You got power. So if you wanted to like destroy this person, you totally could. So I'm not really worried, I guess, and concerned about this person trying to like destroy you, because I think that you would basically destroy them in a heartbeat if you honestly wanted to. But it's just the whole, maybe you should just avoid this person to just avoid all that comes with them. You see what I mean? Like, I think that it's safe to say the more we look into this person, the more we start to see how twisted they actually are as an individual. Like, this is that type of person that will literally like, that's what I keep saying that. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's like, this is that type of person that will literally manipulate someone to get what it is that they want out of that person. Even if it comes off rude, even if it comes out like messed up, like that's just how they roll. That's just how they are. You know what I mean? They're also very big on guilt tripping people. I don't know. Like, I just feel like this is somebody that you should essentially avoid. Not that I'm worried and concerned, that this person's going to destroy you or whatever the case may be. Because, I mean, I can see it happening the other way around. Because you're an emperor. An emperor is somebody who is powerful. An emperor is somebody who has connections. An emperor, you just don't mess with an emperor. You know what I mean? You just don't. Okay? You just don't. You're just, no. You're somebody who's definitely somebody who's very, very powerful. You're definitely somebody who has connections, has resources. If you wanted to destroy them, you could do it in a heartbeat. So I don't feel like you're too worried about that. You know what I mean? When it comes down to like them, like trying to do something to destroy you or whatever. But it's like, why would you want to involve yourself with somebody like this anyways? You see what I mean? Like, you might as well just avoid the whole human, you might as well. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Okay. We have the Judgment card. We have the Six of Pentacles. And then we also have the Ace of Wands. In regards to how this person, is currently feeling. Sorry, I'm just not too excited about this person. Sorry. We got the Ace of Wands to the Judgment card to the Six of Pentacles. I do believe that this person's going to try to butter you up and call you a biscuit. Like I said, this person's going to try to get you to basically fall in love with them. I think that on an intuitive level, Sagittarius, because you got to keep in mind, you're a Sag. You guys are the intuitive fire signs, okay? I think that on an intuitive level, you're going to instantly sense and feel like this is somebody who's not to be trusted. And they're not, okay? This person's very twisted, okay? Very, very twisted. Very, very twisted. Very, very twisted. Not only are they twisted, but this is that type of person that just likes to take advantage, you know what I mean, of people. They like to take advantage of people. They're very drama filled on top of that. And that's the thing, is that this person's literally like the polar freaking opposite of you if you think about it. Like, you're somebody who basically lives a life of peace, because an emperor, just like an empress, these are two people who are known for living a life of peace, okay? They don't want to be surrounded by drama or fuckery. This person that you're talking to or getting to know, oh my God, when I tell you they love the drama, they live for it, okay? They live for it. It's like they gotta have it in their life, you know what I mean? Because if they don't, God forbid, right? Y'all just don't make sense together. Y'all don't resonate with one another. And I see you realizing that, very, very quickly, because you're at that stage in your life where you're looking for somebody that you could settle down with and build towards a life with. So when you start to realize this person doesn't really fit what you're looking for within a person, you're going to do something about it, right? You're going to retract your energy. You're going to walk away. But good luck, because when you do decide to get up and walk away from this one, I guarantee you this one over here is going to give you a hard time. I guarantee you that they will. They definitely will. Oh, well, what do you know? We have the World out here. You're closing this cycle out here between you and this person. Why? Because they don't necessarily fit what it is that you're looking for. And I do see you essentially walking away. And well, what do we have here? We got the Five of Wands. Says, the moment you decide to get up and walk away from this person, they will give you a hard time. They will definitely give you a hard time. They will definitely give you a hard time. Oh boy, will they. I am definitely getting that. This to me feels like a complete 180 coming from this person. It's like they go from being really, really, really nice to you and buttering you up and calling you a biscuit. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so handsome, blah, 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 to like being the only evil like individual you've ever came into contact with. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, if I were to lose somebody like you, I would be pretty pissed too. Just being honest, I would be pretty pissed too. You are somebody who basically brings a lot, to the table. You are. The Emperor, just like the Empress, is basically, somebody who is considered to be the total package. You basically possess everything that any, man and or woman would essentially want within a person. So to lose someone like that, yeah, that's definitely a blow to the chest, to say the least. You know what I mean? I just think that this person's pissed because they weren't able to manipulate you. I think this person is pissed that they weren't able to, take what it is that they wanted to take from you, or get what it is that they essentially wanted to get out of you. I just feel like they're pissed. Moral of the story. I just feel like they're pissed. And I also feel like this person's pissed because they're not what you want and or looking for. Again, you're at that stage in your life where you're looking for somebody that you can build with. It is very hard for an emperor or even an empress to build with like a King of Wands or a Queen of Wands like energy. It's just hard, because the two of you are not on the same page. Y'all don't have the same mindset. An empress, just like an emperor, is somebody who's looking to settle down, start a family, purchase a home one day, you know what I mean, get married. A Queen of Wands or even a King of Wands, they don't have that type of mindset, you know what I mean. Right now they're just living life, taking it day by day, you know what I mean. That's just kind of where they're at, that's just where they're kind of at mentally, They don't really have the desire to go purchase a house right now and get married and start a family. And, they don't have that mindset, They just don't. They just don't. But get ready, because this one over here is going to give you the only hard time, my friend. The only hard time. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. Okay. Three of Wands, so Three of Pentacles, so the High Priestess. So when you decide to get up and walk away from this person, you're going to see a whole new side to this person that you've never seen before. It's like the epitome of looking at it's like the epitome of experiencing a version of them that you've never experienced before. Because it's like they go from being really, really nice to being really, really evil and twisted and dark. I mean, it's been in them. It is what it is. Like, it's in them. It's in them. I've been saying that about this person. Like, this person, very twisted. Very, very twisted. I am definitely getting that. I feel like this person also has anger issues. I'm also getting that as well off of them. They like to take advantage of people. They like to use people. They like to manipulate people into getting what they want. That's just how they are. That's just how they are. But I think that you're going to peep that real quick. And the moment that you do, you're going to get up and basically walk away, as you should. And they're going to be really, really upset because they couldn't take advantage of you. And they couldn't manipulate you. And, they just couldn't. And that's going to be very upsetting to them. Now, we got the High Priestess to the Three of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. Luckily for you, this person will definitely become somebody else's problem. It's fascinating to me because I just kind of feel like this person, I kind of feel like this person doesn't realize that history is continuing to essentially repeat itself in this person's life. And they essentially wonder why when somebody comes into contact with them, they run in the complete opposite direction of them, because that's what you're doing. It's like the moment you get to know this person, the moment that you start to kind of see who they really are, like when the mask falls, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody runs in the opposite direction of them. Everybody runs in the opposite direction of them. But this is that type of person that'll sit there and point the finger at everybody else. Like, everybody else is the problem. It's not me. It's everybody else, you know? I'm sorry. There's a reason why you got up and ran in the opposite direction of them. And there's a reason why this next person they get involved with is going to get up and run in the opposite direction of them too. This person's very manipulative. I can never say that word correctly because I'm Puerto Rican. So sometimes when I words in English, it doesn't come out too good. But this person, they're very manipulative. I'm not going to say it again. They truly are, because I feel like when every relationship for them starts, and they start speaking about like previous relationships that they've had with that new person that they're connecting with, they always play the victim. Woe is me, and this always happens to me, and yada, yada, yada. And then people, you know, automatically look at this person and turn around and actually believe them. Like, they actually turn around and believe this person, like, oh my God, you poor thing, you know, just to end up getting to know that person and realizing, oh snap, now I get why Sag ran in the opposite direction of them. They're crazy. They got this problem. They got that problem. They're manipulative. I can never say that word correctly. You know, they're mean, they have anger issues, and I mean, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. And history just continues to repeat itself here. I think that this person needs to stop and realize that they got a problem. They got a problem, man. If everybody's running in the opposite direction of them, like, come on. Like, at some point you got to stop and say to yourself, all right, what the hell's wrong with me? You know what I mean? What the hell is wrong with me? And listen, none of us are perfect. We're all imperfect people. You know what I mean? I think that we all have something that we could all work on. You know what I mean? But to sit here and constantly put the blame on everybody else, like, oh, it's everybody else's fault. It's not my fault. It's like, you know, at some point, when are you going to be real with yourself, you know? But when it comes down to you, specifically you, this relationship between you and this person, luckily for you, will essentially come to an end because you're getting up and walking away from them. And like I said, you will essentially meet the one. The person that's in the strength card is the Empress, okay? You're showing up as an Emperor. So that's kind of telling me that you will essentially meet the one after your relationship with this person comes to an end. So the quicker you can realize that you're basically dealing with somebody who is not the one, because you know what it is that I think that what's causing you to... I think that that's what it is. I think that what's causing you to think that they might be the one has a lot to do with the fact that this person has certain qualities and or traits that you're looking for, right, within a person. But I think that over time you're going to realize that you're not actually dealing with the one. You're dealing with a counterfeit. This is not the one. This is the counterfeit. This one over here, yeah, that's the one. That's the one right here. This one over here, they are literally the straight up like counterfeit. They are not the one. You are not dealing with the one. You are dealing with the counterfeit. All right. So that is what I have for you, my friend. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.